My name is P.SO. This is Phil Collins, and this is how I made it.
Rap like Robbie, carve cocktail with a flash in the lobby. The master's back, better ask somebody. Earthtone, yeah, he the last one probably. Dash can't find me, the track so grimy. Had to remind these fiends every time that I kill it. I need something real, so give me something real, so rap like Robbie, carve cocktail with a flash in the lobby. The master's back, better ask somebody. Earthtone, yeah, he the last one probably. Dash can't find me, the track so grimy. Had to remind these fiends every time that I kill it. I need something real, so give me something real, so
under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord, under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord. You aware of the hype?
Okay, I just had a crash. Hold on. Hold that.
Hold up, wait a minute. Crash. This is the
under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord, under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord, under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord, under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord. Heard a P.SO, you aware of the hype? Yeah, he nice with the beats, got a flair with the mic, got a long nose rifle, a carry a sight. That means I move like a sniper, I'm very precise. Nary a mice can fight with the scarier type. Carry a vice, a monster, I'm hairy, I bite. Carry the hype, your girl, I'm her stereotype. She raring the bite, she nice, but I married a wife. And the Earthtone P in your area, right? And the sample Phil Collins in the air of the night. The devil's at your door if you dare to invite, because this beat right here, that's very tight. Under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord, under pressure to make meals, world going crazy, I remember to pray still. So I'm saying, oh Lord, please God, do you hear me? Oh Lord.
Down rain, I put my head on. It really wasn't no thing. One of them days I was feeling immune to the pain through on. Alice Coltrane smoked and sang, invoked this flame composed to the rhythm of the droplets. And when whispering similar to gossip, the kick slapping at the window glass. Slow down the globe so it don't spin too fast. Because I've been running like a river since the age of my early innocence. It just made me ambitious. My grands used to tell me, man, listen, if you can't burn, don't step into the kitchen. You muscle your turn, the laws of the land vicious. We gotta stick to the plan, which is pursuing true riches. Whether we trade stock or wash dishes, throughout setbacks and few glitches, the big picture's the focus. Fuck being hopeless or helpless, we not selfish, so we wrote this. Give it to you, make you feel good. I'm talking about.
You die and spend years in between asking a question.
Yo, from the parquet floor to the 50-foot ceiling, I pull a heavy black curtain back, now revealing the sun beneath the velvet. And like it was mine, no one else's, embracing the beams, yo, I felt it and stood there, feeling it, getting charged. Turned me loose upon the streets, a young poet at large, out in the world, up against tremendous odds. Summer, let it break them and they throwing their cards. But
that was my beat in a nutshell. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down real quick. There's kind of a lot to break down, so I'm gonna try to move really quick. All right. So the Phil Collins track that I sampled was a performance from 2008, I want to say. I actually listened to about 5 or 6 different Phil Collins live performances. And one of them that I really liked was one from 1990, and I did a whole track to that, sampled it. It was very housey, and I'm glad I didn't go with it because it would have been basically not as good version of Corey or E's beat to tonight. So this one, I just went back to the drawing board. I was a little bit frustrated, and I tried to resample everything from the beginning. So I found this really cool loop that I just started off with. So when I decided to rap to that, I wanted to make sure that it was very just like, you know, MF Doomy, just like rapidy rap. You can't really hear what I'm saying. Like I didn't have a good chance to re-record it, but I just kept it in there. Just I wanted you guys to hear kind of the rhythm of what a cool little flow might sound to this record.
Rap like mommy, carve cocktail with a flash in the lobby. The master's back, better ask somebody. Earthtone, yeah, he the last one probably. Dash can't find me, the track so grimy. Had to remind these fiends every time that I kill it. I need something real, so give me something real, so.
Another thing that was interesting about me sampling this is that I did not pitch shift it. I didn't change the tempo. I didn't transpose the note. This is the exact same tempo and same note that of the original record. So I messed around with it, and I kept saying, you know what, the original zone that Phil Collins had was the best one for it. Okay, so then the second part of the sample, I kind of just chopped it up a little bit more. You know, I like to do this little like West Indian vibe, so I went a little bit more in that direction with it, found a different part of the sample to work with. And I just added some drums and some bass to that just to make it, you know, a little bit different. One thing I mentioned, I actually sampled the original crowd cheering as well. So the crowd was cheering, and I sampled that from the beginning, and I made it part of like the beat because this drum pattern has very little percussion to it. So I just try to make it rhythmic in that sense where you had a constant crowd cheering in the background. And I wanted to use snaps instead of a snare, just so it sounded different. So yeah, at that point, I was like, you know what, I might as well rap. So I tried to rap to this.
Heard of P.SO, you aware of the hype? Yeah, he nice with the beats. got a flare with the mic, got a long nose rifle, a carry a sight. That means I move like a sniper, I'm very precise. Nary mice can fight with the scarier type. Carry a vice, a monster, I'm hairy, I bite. Carry the hype, your girl, I'm her stereotype. She raring the bite, she nice, but I married a wife. And the Earthtone P in your area, right? And the sample Phil Collins in the air of the night. The devil's at your door if you dare to invite, because this beat right here, that's the burial type.
So I basically freestyled that. I literally like wrote it in like 5 seconds. I was like, whatever I write right now, I'm recording it. So I basically freestyled half of that shit. And then I wasn't done because I found so many different parts in this track that I wanted to sample. So I found another portion of it that sounded pretty cool. And that was this portion of it.
I woke up and it was pouring down rain. I put my head on, it really wasn't no thing. One of them days.
Then I put the same drums under it. And then I cheated and threw Black Thought on there because I didn't have time to record another verse or do anything different. So I was like, who would sound cool? I couldn't find an MF Doom verse that fit the BPM. So I found a Black Thought verse that fit the BPM and I went with that. Black Thought is, of course, cheating.
I woke up and it was pouring down rain. I put my head on, it really wasn't no thing. One of them days I was feeling immune to the pain through on. Alice Coltrane smoked and sang and wrote this flame composed to the rhythm of.
And that's about it.